Aquarius darlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. And to my subscribers, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, and support. I do want to mention that at least for the month of March, the readings are going to be different. I've been guided to change it up a bit. So you're going to see a different type of, not style, but what I'm going to be channeling is going to be different than what I've been doing in my past readings. All right. So I will be doing it in this manner until I am called to change it up again. I also want to mention that I've launched my memberships on my website. So I'm really excited about that. It's kind of like where you get the exclusive content on Patreon, but I created my own Patreon type stuff on my own domain because I prefer having control of everything, and it's going to be a little better than Patreon. There's going to be a lot more things that I get to do there, to include live sessions with members that I'm not going to do on YouTube. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover in my lives there. So that's a big perk for some of the membership tiers. There are plenty to choose from. Again, I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. If you want to hop on that, check the description box below. I will have a link to take you straight to the membership plan so you can review them. Again, it's like exclusive content you're not going to find anywhere else. So it's also going to help supplement these readings, okay? Let's see. Yeah, if you go to capellawellness.com, you're going to be able to see the link right there to go check on what membership tiers I have. I also want to wish you guys a wonderful, beautiful month of March. It's a magical month, guys. Take advantage of these energies, all right? I hope you have a wonderful, transformational, inspirational week and month of March. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you guys doing? I hope all is well with each and every one of you. I send you many blessings and much, much love for the week ahead. This week and the weekend ahead is what I want to say. All right, so if you didn't hear my intro, my spirit wanted me to change up the readings. So these are going to be different than what I've been doing before. I do not know how long I'm going to be doing this type of reading, but I always follow my divine guidance, so they wanted me to change it up a bit. So Aquarius, what we're going to do here, we're going to see what your current situation is, what's going on with you at this time, what the obstacle is that you're encountering or that you need to overcome. And then we're going to see what the lesson is that you are to learn from this situation. All right. So remember, it's all about evolution of the soul, spiritual growth. We're here to learn, grow, and evolve. So they want me to do these readings going forward until they tell me to change it up again. So right now, we're going to see what's going on with you, Aquarius. What is the situation? What's going on with Aquarius right now, spirit guides and angels? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay. All right, that one's come out. Oh, we have the Knight of Wands. Dun, 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 dun. Make way for Prince Ali. Anyway, so maybe Prince Ali is coming your way. Who knows? We've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, Aquarius. You guys are taking risks, okay? You are like, you know what? I'm not going to get into this fear. I am going to go after what I want. I'm going for it. I'm not going to worry about what's on the other side of this. I'm going to have that confidence and that courage to go after this, and that. And you're not going to have any fear about it. This could also be about maybe some of you are relocating and you're kind of jumping in and doing it. It's kind of like the Fool card. You're going to take that risk and say, you know what? I'm going to move here and I'm not going to worry about what's going to happen. Okay, that's for some of you, not for all of you. Remember, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't for somebody else. But what do I always say? Be honest with yourself and keep your unhealthy ego in check. All right. So there's a few of you here where this has to do with actual move. It could be a career move. It could be a home move. It could be both. But it seems like what's going on with you right now, Aquarius, is you're just going to take that risk because you know that with great risk comes great reward. If you've been watching me, that's what I say. Fortune favors the brave. Especially if you're being divinely led to whatever this is, Aquarius, follow that. All right? You're on a unicorn. You're not on a horse, okay? There's something magical about this. Look at all the fairies surrounding you. You know that as long as you follow your heart and you just go after what it is that your heart's telling you to do, you say, you know what? F it. I'm just going to go do it. I'm just going to go do it. You're taking action. You're finally taking action. You're taking responsibility for your actions and your life's choices here. And you're not going to have any reservations about it. All right? We also have justice. You're doing what is right. You are standing in your truth. You know that you have to have a lot more balance in your life. This could also be like a legal matter where something's going to work out in your favor. A contract, perhaps, with a move, a job. Okay? Some of you are taking risk with signing a contract for a new job or signing a contract for a new home. And you remember, you're going by your gut, all right? If you feel heavy or something or confused, it's not your truth. So make sure with whatever it is you're taking the risk on, it's for your well-being. It's following your truth, all right? Your path of truth here. But yeah, for some of you, there is something with a contract with regards to a house, a move, a new job, all right? Yeah, I'm kind of getting you guys are really taking action on doing the right thing for you. You're doing what is right for Aquarius. You have the Ace of Swords in your hands. That is truth. It's clarity. You're communicating what it is you want to the world, to people who need to hear what you have to say. You are paying attention to details. You are going through the fine print. You're doing your research, but then you're also following your heart at the same time, okay? And you know that you have to be the one to do something about your life. Nobody else is going to do it for you. What I'm also getting, Prince Ali's coming in, all right? Make way for Prince Ali, okay? Coming on a unicorn. There is something magical. There is somebody coming your way. For others of you, there's somebody coming your way, Aquarius. This person is very dedicated, very courageous with what they're doing. You could be having a visitor coming to see you very soon. Somebody has to travel to see you, or you're traveling to see them. It depends. But somebody's traveling to see you, Aquarius, and they're finally going to take action on something they've been waiting on for a long time. They know now is the time to come clean. Now is the time to speak their truth. Now is the time to do things the right way. So somebody, whoever this is, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, where they have fire in their chart, but it doesn't have to be. Don't get hung up on the signs. This is more so of somebody who's incredibly bold, brave, confident, especially if somebody is coming to your house, especially unannounced. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. I don't know why I'm saying this. It could be Sunday. I don't know. I'm recording this on March 4th, all right? It's a Friday. This person has some cojones here. But this is a good thing is what I'm getting from Spirit, okay? Don't get it twisted. This person has some cojones to come towards you because they know, they're like, I need to do the right thing. I need to balance the scales. This is part of their karma, that they have to do it right and they have to bring justice to the situation, because if they don't, karma is really going to get them hard because they've already been dealing with karma, and we all deal with karma, guys. All right. Don't go out there and saying, well, good for them because, now I'm going to get my justice and be vindicated and blah, 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 blah. Don't get your ego into this because it will backfire on you. That's a big warning coming from Spirit. Okay. So don't go out there saying, well, finally this person's taking action and coming in to communicate the truth and give me clarity and all this stuff. No, that's ego kicking in. Don't do that. All right. If you are vibrating at a high level, don't go back to being distorted with this, Aquarius. Somebody needs to hear this. All right. Don't let your ego come kicking in here when this person comes to speak their truth. Okay. When they're taking action, especially because I am feeling very strongly some of these people who are coming in now, it's taking them a long time. But look, you know what I'm also getting for this person? This person had a lot of karma to deal with. So did you. Okay. I had karma to deal with. I had to pay. So did my person. So does everybody around me. All right. So not only does this person have a lot going on in their lives and a lot of karma to pay off, they were dealing with a legal matter that they needed to sort out before coming forward with you. Why? It could be dealing with an ex-spouse. They could have a child. There could be something else going on, a family matter, a family estate that they needed to clear because they did not want you involved in it. They knew that if this legal matter wasn't resolved, it was going to interfere with your connection with this person, your relationship with this person. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's for somebody here. Now that this has been resolved, now they're going to come in, even though it's been a long time, they're very confident. They're very ambitious in saying, I cannot give in to fear anymore. I know I've been holding back on this. They know they've been holding the truth from you, but they had things that they had to sort out, not only in their lives, like I said, but it legally with other people. Okay? Take it how it resonates. But they know that it's been a while, but they're doing the right thing either way. Okay? They're no longer giving into fear with this. It's like it's time to take action. What I've also heard is that because this is a major arcana, the divine has come in and given the green light, has given the message to this individual here to come forward, to bring the truth, to speak the truth, to bring balance to the connection, to do the right thing, to give back, right? It's balancing the scales here. They had to wait for the divine to give them the green light to go and travel to you. Apparently they're being told that while they need to speak the truth to you, they were told to do it face to face is what I'm hearing. This is probably why for some of you, this person is actually coming to your house all of a sudden, out of the blue, because they know that this is what needs to be done. And they're following their divine guidance here because the Knight of Wands follows their divine guidance too. All right. So justice is being restored. Again, do not throw the ego out there. This person's going to communicate to you a lot of truths, a lot of information that may be challenging to hear, but it's because this person had a lot to go through, and we have to respect that with other people, because a lot of people are dealing with battles we know nothing about. We all go through some stuff. We're not perfect. That's why it's like with Facebook and stuff, everyone pretends that their life is all fine and dandy the majority of the time when it really isn't. I'm not saying that you can't be happy or anything, but if we're not being our true authentic selves and we're pretending that everything's okay when it's not, then what are we doing to ourselves? That's actually lowering our vibration. We're lowering our own value and our own worth by doing that. Why do we do that? So again, don't lower your vibration. Somebody needs to hear this again. If somebody's coming in and you're saying, finally, I'm going to get my justice, justice is for everybody. This is God's department. You have nothing to do with you seeking vindication or getting justice in a situation. All right. God handles that. So yeah, some of you, somebody is coming in here, taking action and doing the right thing and communicating the truth to you. They know they have to balance the scales because it wasn't balanced between the two of you before. Oh, look, it's another night. This person is showing up out of nowhere. There's a sudden drastic life change. And I know, Aquarius, you tend to get this card a lot. It keeps popping up, does it not? That's why I said, oh, it's about time, because it's been quite a few months since my first reading that talked about drastic changes. Remember, there's divine timing. Justice will be restored at the right time. It's according to God, not according to us, okay? So this is blazing in. Sudden drastic life changes, as you guys know already. This person is coming in with the truth. Yep, they're doing the right thing. This is the Crusader healing, the Crusader truth, the ambition, confidence, courage, like fearlessness. Like, I'm doing this come hell or high water. They know they need to come in fast. This is incredibly fast energy, Aquarius, so be prepared. And again, it's going to be at a different time for everybody. And this energy has been lingering around for months, okay? But again, it has to do with the divine timing to make sure that things are balanced, not only in the universe with the planets, but things are balanced between you, with you and your person, so that this can happen in the way it's supposed to happen. All right. This person is like super, super gung-ho. Ready for anything. Come hell or high water. They are doing this. They're coming forward to speak their truth. This is a very trustworthy, honest individual coming in right here. This is the light side of the card. I'm not picking up on the shadow side of the card. This is no longer the in and out person that you were dealing with, okay? That's for some of you, not for all of you. Why? Because we have justice here. This person's now balanced. There's no more in and out, because they know they did this before and they said, no, I can't do this again. I cannot do this again. I want this, Aquarius, and I want to make things right, and I know I have to do it the right way. See, Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. They knew they need to balance things between the two of you, because before they weren't giving to you as much as you were giving to them. But that was a lesson that you had to learn for some of you Aquarians, right? That you had to stop putting in all the effort, giving and giving and giving and not taking. I won't be surprised if the Six of Pentacles ends up showing up in the lesson position, because we're going to talk about what the lessons are. They're now ready to give. They're going to be showering you with gifts, but that's not to control you. It's because they are the ultimate provider and protector. They want to give to you now, and they're going to give you more than what you gave them. This is also somebody who is very wealthy, could own their own business, could be a CEO. This is, I heard one reader say, this is the sugar daddy. I don't like using that, but I am getting the with these two cards together, I am picking up on this person who's coming forward. They've amassed a lot of wealth. Not only that, they have built something really magnificent for themselves. They're ruling some sort of empire, some sort of very successful business, and they have more money than what they have to deal with. And because of that, they've actually turned into a philanthropist. And they've been doing charity work as well, because this is charity work, giving donations. They're not saying that, I'm not saying you're a charity case here, Aquarius, so don't get that in your head. What I'm saying is that they are giving a lot, maybe a lot to children. I'm hearing St. Jude's Hospital, or they want to start, I'm hearing something very specific. There's a possibility here that your person, and this is a divine masculine coming in, who wants to build a charity with you to kind of give to St. Jude's or a children's hospital, or you're going to have a foundation for your own children's charity or hospital. That's what I got. That's for somebody specific, okay? They're very generous now that they have built this empire for themselves, and that's part of why they've paid their karmic debt, all right? Aquarius, you're getting a karmic payout as well. And part of your karmic reward is this generous person. You're now going to come into union. You're now going to be in a relationship with this divine masculine here, who's the ultimate provider and protector, who is not only going to be giving to you, they're going to be buying you a house, buying you a car, paying off your debts. They're going to be providing for you because you did so much for them, because what I'm hearing is that you saved their life. They wouldn't be the emperor if it weren't for you and if it weren't for the help from God. All right. So they are now going to give to you, and part of their love language is buying you things, but to show their appreciation. But it's more so of making sure that you are provided for. That is, we talked about this in a reading before, Aquarius. That is the ultimate role of the divine masculine. A true divine masculine's role is the ultimate protector and provider. That's what this guy is, and that's what he's going to do. You may already have a child or children. Their person may have a child or children. They're going to provide for your kids too, or your kid. That's how generous they are. This person really wants to take care of you, your kid if you have one. Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And also start a family here is what I'm getting. I mean, this person is so ambitious, you have no idea. This person has planned out this, they've been trying to manifest this. And again, they're so generous that they're giving to everybody. There's something with kids. This person has an affinity for kids, not in that way. This person, there's something with giving to children. It could be something dealing with what they experienced as a child themselves or something like that. They have a big heart, is what I'm hearing. A very generous, kind heart. They're very kind-hearted. And they love protecting the people. This person loves protecting people, loves providing for others who are less fortunate. That is part of what God told them. If you give back not only your time and your talent, but your money, I'm going to give you this role as the emperor. I'm going to make you a successful business, or you're going to be ruling this empire, whatever this is. That was the karmic reward for this divine masculine. And then what's interesting here, Aquarius, for your karmic reward is that you're now going to either marry, because this is a married person, someone who is wealthy, and you're going to be provided for. It's like if you're already operating at this Empress energy, this person is going to also pay something, some legal matter here too. Maybe you're in the middle of a legal something and they're going to help you with this. They're going to pay the money that's due or something like that. Settle in court. I don't know. That's what I just heard. But this person, your karma is now with this karmic payout. You're going to acquire this wealth from this person, but you're going to still operate as this divine feminine because the divine feminine has his or her role, right? We talked about this in other readings, where you are the nurturer, the caretaker, and the sustainer to make sure you give that unconditional love and you help out the masculine, because the feminine's role is to sustain the masculine, because the masculine is the ultimate protector of the feminine, the house, and the home. That is part of the divine order. But what's also happening is that you may have built something for yourself and you paid off your karmic debt, you learned your karmic lessons, but a reward that you're not seeing here, and again, this is like out of the blue, it's a sudden change, not only in your lifestyle, but realizing that, oh, I don't have to do everything anymore, especially if you're a feminine. Like in my case, right? I'm a single mom to a son. I now have full custody, and I'm both provider, protector, nurturer, caretaker. And I know with conversations, what God has shown me, what God has specifically told me, Jess, you're not supposed to be fulfilling both roles. So just continue doing what you're doing, and eventually you're going to manifest. You're going to call in the divine masculine who's going to do the protecting, the providing, of me, of my son too, and the home and the family, okay? Because that's the role. And I was specifically told, your divine masculine is going to take the lead going forward. Let him take the lead. You are leading with the other stuff I have called you to do. That does not mean that the divine masculine has full control over you or your life. That is not it. That is a distorted masculine, all right? There's a difference. There's chivalry with this person. A true divine masculine will not be giving to children, would not have a charity, would not be a philanthropist, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. So part of the karmic payout for you, Aquarius, is marrying this individual here who's going to take very, very good care of you, all right? Again, this person's very serious here. Very serious about this. Wow. I said King of Wands by quote-unquote accident, right? There are no accidents in tarot. It's at the top of the deck. This person coming in has enormous spiritual strength like you would not believe. That's why it took them so long to come in, because God said, I need you to have this power. I cannot allow you to lose everything that you have gained. And it takes a long time to acquire this, guys. I know for me, it's taken 7 years. It took 5.5 to get to here. And even after then, I continue to grow and grow and get stronger and more confident and courageous and all this stuff. This is enormous spiritual strength. Takes a long time to get here. Look, because he's in a tree. There's a massive tree here. You know how many years it took for this tree to grow? It took a long time for this king to get to here, to get to that throne. But I'm also getting it's not just you, Aquarius, that has acquired this energy here, but it's also your person. Mastering spiritual growth right here. If you're a divine counterpart, this is part of the process where both of you need to become king and queen of light within yourselves. Okay? So this person coming in, they're very serious. They're so confident because they're so in alignment with God, because their spiritual side of them is so strong, like this tree here. Look at the roots. They're not going to be parted from that tree. There's no way this person is going to be uprooted, that this individual, this tree is going to be uprooted, because of all that spiritual work that they've done on themselves. It's the same thing with you, Aquarius. If you're in this too, you're attracting this person. Again, the alignment here. Okay, I'm kind of losing track here as I'm pulling all these other cards. All right, let's see what the obstacle is. What is the obstacle with this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Syrians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, my Lord. We have the Lovers and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you are going to have trust issues. If this is a person coming back into your life here, Aquarius, your obstacle is trust issues. You're not sure if you can trust this person. You might even be thinking, you're wondering if this person is even worthy of you. Well, Aquarius, I can't tell you what to do. This is divine guidance. There's a reason why I pulled all those cards to go through the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. But it is your choice. You're afraid you're going to be backstabbed again because she's got a little dagger there. Okay? You know what the story is about? If I'm not mistaken, and I don't remember the names of these people, but if I get this correctly, there's a story about this person was in love with this person, this woman here. Or is it the other way? Hold on, let me get it right. This person was in love with this person, okay? Let's say they had a relationship or something. And then he betrayed her to go with this woman here. But he ended up choosing the wrong person because she was like, oh, hey, yeah, you know, choose me or whatever. But look, she's got the dagger there. This is the one who ultimately betrays him. But he, for whatever reason, went with her instead of her. And she's like, okay, whatever. I'm doing my own thing. This could very well be your situation, right? If you're a counterpart, a twin flame, right? This is what tends to happen. They think the grass is greener on the other side, and then they keep getting betrayed, or there's some betrayal that happened and they couldn't get away from that. There were trust issues here. So this may be you, Aquarius, thinking that this person is going to backstab you again. I will say this, Aquarius, if you're resonating with this part, if you are a true divine feminine here, you would know whether this person is going to do this again. I already showed you. We saw the Emperor. This person coming in is the true divine masculine Christ. The cards don't lie. Their actions are going to speak louder than words. You will see that. But if your ego still has a little bit of inkling and you're like, I can't trust this person, I can't forgive this person, you are still distorted. Forgiveness is a divine quality. That is a quality that the divine feminine exhibits, along with compassion and patience and tolerance and acceptance and intuition, trusting the intuition, being patient. That is a true divine feminine. I have to say my truth. If there are still trust issues and you can't forgive, and I've said this a lot in your readings, and if you are the divine feminine, you are not a true divine feminine. There's still distortion in your heart space. Because forgiveness, again, is a divine quality. It's a higher state of being. All right. You may be thinking, this person, well, I built something for myself. I'm worthy. Does this person deserve me? If this person is coming back as a divine masculine and you know in your gut that it's true, then why do you think God would send that to you? There's also something about how you were trying to manifest this person. Queen of manifestation right here. You're trying to manifest your person, but all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait a minute. I still have issues. Then why were you trying to manifest a person to come back? It doesn't make any sense. There's something here where when this person comes back, if you're dealing with a person here, Aquarius, you could very well repeat the same karmic cycles. If your lesson was equal give and take, and your lesson was trust, to learn how to trust and forgive, and that doesn't happen, you know what karma is going to do? It's going to hit you back with that same stuff until you get it right. And for those of you who have learned your lesson about equal give and take and trusting and forgiveness, that the karmic reward, like I said, is for you to come into a marriage or a relationship with the true divine masculine Christ. You guys are going to build an empire together and you're going to be set for life. There's prosperity here. There's a lot of abundance. There's financial security and stability. But from that, your person's going to provide that, but you're also going to build something. It's like building a business together as well, because you could very well build your own business. You're fine, you know, with what you have made for yourself. But as I said in a previous reading, we were not meant to live this earthly plane alone. It's not part of the divine order. Okay. You might be thinking that your person is not on your level. But again, as I said, especially if you've been trying to manifest this, and now all of a sudden you don't want it, when God is trying to give you something bigger than what you were trying to manifest, right? With the karmic lessons, if you learned your stuff, and this person comes in, and you're tested and you fail the test, you're going to get hit with the negative karma. There's also something else here. Yeah, there's a lesson here. Because of what happened in the past, because of the person coming in and out, again, with the karma. The Wheel of Fortune is down there with the karma. You're going to be tested to see whether this person is going to repeat the same behavior. But again, you're going to know. And if this person is a true divine masculine Christ, you're going to see it. You're going to feel it. And this person's going to prove to you, come hell or high water, that they've changed. Okay? Because we see the wheel that deals with karma. Justice deals with karmic lessons too. There's some big karmic lesson. Some of you guys are going to be tested heavily with this, especially if this person's coming back, especially if your counterpart's coming back, to see if whether you could trust them or not and if you've forgiven them. And as I always say, forgiveness is the key to having it all because it clears your heart chakra. There's a jackpot, good fortune, great wealth, like amazing things happening that will come to you if you have fully learned your karmic lessons. That's part of the karmic payout. With justice and the wheel, the bottoms of the bottom of the deck, whatever, you know what I mean. You know who's influencing this? The Jupiter Sun conjunction in Pisces, which is happening right now as I record this, if I'm not mistaken. The wheel is Jupiter energy. Expansion, fortune, fame, destiny. Receiving your karma if you put in good karma. So some of you know that this is a fated connection, but there's still some trust issues here. You're wondering if you're still not aligned. If your person has matched your level, or also, like I said, if your person is worthy of you because of what happened in the past, right? The in and out. Oh, yeah, I'm with you. No, I'm going to go with this person. No, I'm going to go with that person, right? But again, guys, I bet you anything this was in their birth chart. It's part of their karma for them to pay. Because again, we all have karma to pay. If the person's learned their lessons, then yeah. Again, they've done their job. They paid off their karmic debt, and now they're fully divine masculine Christ, like I said. But you're gonna know. Don't let your ego get the best of you. And I will say, again, it's up to you. But those who learn to forgive and they no longer let the past of this person, whatever happened, affect their future, they get greatly rewarded. Again, Jupiter's part of this. You learn your karmic lessons, you get paid back with positive karma. You don't. You still feel a little bit bitter and feel a little bit of betrayal here. You haven't learned your karmic lessons with learning how to just let that go. Because everybody makes mistakes. We don't all do the right thing. We don't. Some people make more silly choices than others. Let's put it that way. But we're not one to judge, right? Remember with the justice thing that I talked about? Vindication? Nope. That's not our place. God handles that. So there could be jealousy here. Because maybe this person comes back with some serious truths here. Maybe they will confess, yeah, you know what? I kept, going back to the karmic, or I kept, or the karmic was still affecting me until I realized that I had to change this about myself, or I kept trying to date other people, trying to forget about you, and I couldn't do it. Again, if you're a divine counterpart, this is actually part of the process. Again, this is not like some lovey-dovey romantic thing. This is about learning karmic lessons and you really standing in your power and not taking the BS and being like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to do something for myself. And then when you focus on yourself, which is what she does, you focus on self-love, self-worth, building for yourself a business, whatever this is, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself first and foremost. You get rewarded by doing that, because when you choose yourself, you choose God. And when you choose God, God will reward you for doing that, as long as you continue to be in Queen of Pentacles energy. So if this person comes to tell you the truth, didn't you want the truth in the first place, Aquarius? And now you get the truth, and now you're like, whoa, wait a minute, you did what? And then jealousy sets in. Jealousy is distorted feminine energy. Jealousy is a dark energy. It does not attract wealth, abundance, good fortune. It does not attract the good side of the Wheel of Fortune here. It doesn't. Okay? No possessiveness, no manipulation. Okay? Maybe you're going to find out that you were manipulated when the truth comes out. But again, if the person is confessing all of this, that is a huge thing to do. Again, with the boldness and bravery of this person had to really muster up a lot of courage to come through with this truth. And I'm probably already revealing the truth to some of you as to what, for some of you, this person's going to tell you. Okay? But again, if you were asking for the truth, then you just got it. And I think I said in other readings, for some of the feminines here, what's coming out from the masculines is going to be very challenging to hear. It's going to be the ultimate test to see if you have fully learned your life's lessons, and if you have fully paid off your karma, and if you are really, really ready for the huge karmic payout. There's the test right there. It's up to you. And you can have this deeply passionate, divine soul connection with somebody, because you know you're fated. This is a fated connection right here. This is ordained by God. And I'm going to flat out say this. If for those of you, you betray your mission, you betray what God has ordained, you're betraying God and you're betraying yourself. Because God gave you this for a reason. Not everybody gets something like this. And some of you know this. So if you choose to not go through this, and again, it is your choice. God knows it's free will, but God is also saying, I ordained this. I control this connection. You don't control the connection, because Wheel of Fortune, this position, is trying to control everything. But this is the Lovers. It's ordained again by God. God controls this connection. He oversees everything. So either you try to control it some more, or you relinquish control and you let God handle this. And then with this truth that comes out, God is really going to see, are you really ready? Because again, part of that reward is also this. A deeply spiritual, passionate connection with someone. It's so strong at the soul level. It's something that, again, that people never achieve. Again, because of forgiveness, trust issues, like going back to the past, especially if someone confesses to something and it's like, Maybe you knew it all along and this person really says it out loud and you're like, what? So it is true, yes. But don't you want truth in a connection? You cannot have a healthy, successful relationship if there is no honesty, period. The truth is going to set both of you free with this. And look who's at the top of the deck. There's the truth right there. And this is some challenging truth to hear. It's the Page of Swords. You're going to think that this person's still manipulating you, playing mind games, hiding secrets or something, keeping something from you still. But again, that's not the case, because this Page of Swords is the individual who speaks with honesty and clarity. This is a truthful, trustworthy individual right here. Could be in the form of a letter, maybe, initially. Or they actually come to see you and they're like, you know what? I have to be bold. I have to do this. I have to say something. Look what was poking out. Look who's there. It's Hierophant, Taurus. They might have Taurus in their chart. Or you do. God was telling them that they needed to come forward and say everything. This is also calling for you to have faith and let go of societal conditioning and the programming. Because if you have a strong, direct connection with God and you have faith in what God's been telling you, then there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to... there's no reason to have trust issues, let's put it that way. So, the others of you, if it's not dealing with a counterpart or love or anything like that, with the risk-taking, whatever this is, doing the right thing, you have to trust yourself and you have to continue to make healthy choices that are in alignment with your highest good. Continue to focus on yourself, your well-being, your your health here. Also, if you're dealing with any shallowness or jealousy or possessiveness, or you're working too much to try to control your money or something here, which if you're working too hard and it's causing your health to fail, you need to fix that. Being overly ambitious isn't a good thing either. All right? Trying to manipulate, trying to control the wheel of fortune, no. That backfires and you get hit with negative karma, all right? So continue to really be careful with getting off of the path of focusing on your well-being and your self-worth and confidence and all these things. Nurturing yourself. If you know a relationship for you is not the best thing for you now, then let the relationship come to you. Let it just manifest when it's ready to manifest. Don't try to control your love life. Don't try to force, love to come in. I know I did that and it was backfiring every relationship that I had, guys. Like, you don't want that. All right? You don't want that. Okay, let's see what the lesson is. Oh my goodness. What is the lesson that Aquarius needs to learn here with this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Syrians, please and thank you. Wow. Oh my God. Capricorn energy. It's the devil. Oh my. What a huge lesson to learn. Could be about the 3D world, materialism. Making toxic choices, staying in toxic relationships, not trusting God, not choosing things that are in alignment with your higher self, focusing too much on work and money, fears. Your lesson is to overcome fear. That is why we saw the Hierophant having faith. Did I say faith? I don't know, but we did see the Hierophant. Faith over fear. Your lesson is to not give into the fear, not give into the dark forces. And again, this ties into distorted feminine and masculine energies. And when I talked about forgiveness and trust issues, or lack of forgiveness and trust issues, that is stemming from this guy. This guy doesn't forgive at all. That's not even in his vocabulary. He wants people to not be compassionate. He doesn't want people to forgive, because that's of the light. It's a power coming from God. He tries to do everything in his power for us to pull us away from God. Do not give in to these energies. It doesn't bode well for you. There's no true wealth and abundance. There's no true love with this. If you are making decisions that are tied more to these energies, this true love here, this type of connection, it won't manifest for you if, this guy's around. If this guy's surrounding you, especially in your heart space. And this could even be for somebody. Maybe somebody here is working too much to avoid, being in love or being in a relationship. Again, you're not meant to be here alone. Yeah, you might have been done wrong by other people. People may have betrayed you, especially in relationships. But there's a lesson to be learned here. And for some of you, it is forgiveness. And forgiving yourself for allowing it to happen. It goes both ways, guys. It's a harsh reality, but this is all about truth here. And light and God. That's the gateway to having everything. Being in that light and having that clear heart here. So if there's somebody here where you're just focused on career and, no, you know what, I'm just going to work. I'm going to just provide for myself and do everything. Again, that's not part of the divine order. Go ask God about it if you don't believe what I'm saying. Go meditate on it. It doesn't make any sense. If you look at nature, everybody's working together. We're all supposed to work together too. This is not a one-man show here. If that was the case, then why the heck do we have 7.5 billion people on the planet? Why am I doing what I'm doing? I could be totally selfish here and be like, I'm not helping anybody else out. I'm going to keep my secrets. I'm going to keep my knowledge to myself. No, I would be giving power to this guy because he doesn't want me to shine my light. And he doesn't want you guys to shine your light either. So it's time for you to choose something here, Aquarius. Either you give your power to this guy, or you give your power to God. And the more we give power to this guy with fears and everything this guy represents, material world, money, lust, greed, gluttony, all the 7 sins, right? Toxic things. The more power we give to this guy, the more the world is going to be out of balance. And then everything that's going on is going to continue to happen, and it'll get worse. We need more love. We need more faith. We need more trust in God and ourselves and each other as a collective. It all depends on us. Again, it's not just us. We are not the only ones on this planet. This is a huge lesson, Aquarius. What is this? The Lovers and the Devil? Yeah, that's 2 major arcana already. King of Swords. Independence, being by yourself, being alone. Maybe you're a divorced individual. Maybe you got betrayed in a divorce. And you're like, yeah, I got screwed over in religion, whatever this, and marriage this, that, whatever, doesn't exist. True love doesn't exist. I'm just going to be by myself because I never experienced it. It's the same reason why I never experienced it, Aquarius, because I was in alignment with my higher self, and I was allowing myself to get into these really poor relationships. And even dealing with these jobs that I kept being taken advantage of and all those stupid crap that went on in there. I allowed it to happen, and I stayed in the freaking job because of why? I was focused on the huge salary I was getting. What did that do to me but give me more grief and give me more crap and all that nonsense until I left all of that. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be in this idea where I need to be by myself and do everything. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. Neither do you. So some of you, this is dealing with like independence, being emotionally detached. This is your energy, Aquarius. You got to have head-heart balance. It's not all head and it's not all heart. You have to have a balance, but the heart has to be clear, the mind has to be clear, the soul has to be clear. It's a balance of all three things. Let go of the coldness, the detachments, the logic of everything. The world isn't based off of logic. It's based off of love, and that comes from emotions, and that comes from the heart space. This to me tells me about the law of man. With the King of Swords and the Devil, it's letting go of following the law of man and starting to follow the law of God is what you are here to do. This is also about control. Could even be about mind control. When you try to control things, you actually give power to the devil. Your energies are being not filtered. Your energies are being transmuted to give to this guy, and then your energies are surrounding more with dark energy. Okay? When you try to excessively control things. And if you're still bittered from a divorce, let it go. You're still being bound, for some of you, by this divorce or somebody who just like mistreated you or who was very cold toward you. Why are you still being tied to that? You're still being tied to the devil with whoever this is. That's for some of you, not for all of you. There's also about, when I talked about the person coming in with the whole truth, what is it? The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This person's coming in with the truth. So if you're doubting what this person is saying, this person is coming in with, they're having the confidence to speak their truth with honesty and clarity here. That is the true side of this guy. This is justice. This is the minor arcana of justice. We already saw justice at the bottom of the deck, did we not? This person's coming in to balance the scales, to do the right thing, knowing that they need to speak their truth and to not wear a mask anymore and not hide anything else anymore. And for some of you, this truth is going to be very challenging. And what's going to happen? I see some of these truths are going to be talked about. Some devil tendencies, some dark energies. They're going to be confessing addictions that they had, obsessions with things, obsession with sex, porn, money, gambling, just trying to work, and trying to avoid their emotions. All right? Some people do that. I know a lot of people who've done that. They don't want to feel. They want to be emotionally detached. They want to be numb and just focus on the material world, not the emotional world, not the God world, not the 5D. But that wreaks havoc on people who do that. That is not a way to live. That's not how God intended for us to live. So apparently this person's going to tell you a lot about this. And what's going to happen here, the lesson is, see, God's going to see, well, are you going to surround yourself with distorted energies? Or you're going to surround yourself with the divine? Are you going to continue to let the devil try to pull you away from God? Or are you going to go take this truth that this person is telling you, and you're going to know, again, the truth is of the light. Lies are not. The devil's going to make you think that this person is not coming clean. Be very careful. And for others of you, yeah, control, trying to control your money, control your 3D world. Nope. Get in the 5D. Trying to control because you're afraid of something. Some of you are very, very fearful of something. Fear is a demonic spirit. There's no way with this surrounding you, Aquarius, for those of you who are resonating with this, that you can have all of these miracles and blessings in your life. Look what's underneath this guy. It's the sun. See, this person is telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I said the truth is light. It's of the light. It's divine energy. God is all about truth. Not this. There's the sun. The truth sets you free. The truth brings clarity, abundance. Okay? So if you're doubting this person, you can't make it up. You can't lie. The cards don't lie. Look, Ace of Pentacles is there. So see, Seven of Swords. The truth is going to set both of you free, as I said. There's a new beginning for both of you. Because this person knows they cannot wear the mask anymore. This is the mask card. No more betrayal. And this is part of the truth. They're going to say, yeah, I know I did this, but I have to come clean. This is the come clean card too. And the positive side of this card, this is all truth right here. All of it. And then when that is done, it sets both of you free. There's no more lies, betrayal, deception. It's a new beginning. It's a fresh start. You can both start riding off into the sunset. You can both start a new life from a more solid, stable foundation. Because without this truth, there's nothing solid and stable about anything. See, somebody's being vulnerable. They're confessing their feelings and stuff like that. Nine of Pentacles is the top of the deck. Worthiness, self-confidence, no more fear-based thinking. Knowing the truth. A great accomplishment, great success when the truth is spoken. This person's also done a lot of work to stabilize themselves and their finances. This is a business person. Very abundant. Very fulfilled. Very prosperous. And stable and grounded. Okay. Well, I did not expect that to turn into a lecture, but that's what came through. And I always speak my truth. I am not afraid of that. Not anymore. That was one of my lessons, guys. If you didn't already know, I had a hard time with being honest with myself and being honest with others. It was just, I was afraid. I was afraid of speaking my truth because I was afraid of being challenged. I was afraid somebody would ridicule me or chastise me. And even if somebody says something, it doesn't bother me anymore. I'm not affected by it because I know the truth is the light. It is of God. And if it's what God wants me to say, if it's what my angels want me to say, then I will say it. And sometimes dark things might come out, but that's because a true light worker, you have to talk about the dark so you can help others transmute that into light. That's what light work is. We have joy, number 26, and the big picture, number 23. Bottom of the deck is 19, healing grief. I will go ahead and read the cards as I always do. Dandelion. The harps keep showing up for me. If you guys keep seeing harps, that might be a sign for you. Joy. Dandelion heals anger, clears physical and energetic toxins, and releases personal power. Garnet encourages a passion for life. Physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional toxins strangle a natural joy of life. Clear the toxins in the situation to access your joy. Being joyful also grounds you in your own personal power, reveals your passions, understand the dearest wishes of your soul, and find the confidence to make them come true. My joyful heart is beautiful and valuable. I embrace the natural ebbs and flows of joy and do what I can to support my joy and my passions with confidence. So yeah, for those, if this is not a love thing, it's the energy of the Knight of Wands, right? Don't get caught up. Release these toxic things, whatever this devil's bringing you. Do what I can to support my joy and my passions with confidence. Choosing the healthy things for yourself, right? So let's look at 23. This is big picture. Belladonna is said to open the chakras and expand consciousness. Malachite activates psychic vision, can be used for scrying, and helps to focus on what is important. When situations feel chaotic, confused, or unsolvable, it is easy to feel frustrated and thrown in the towel. What is missing here is the key to understanding it all. There is more going on than meets the physical eye. Clear and open your chakras and allow your consciousness to expand. See the big picture and the key will be revealed. I step back from chaos into calm. I allow myself to see the bigger picture. I trust the key I seek will be revealed. Now, when it says, what does it say? There is more going on than meets the eye. They wanted me to go back. That's this. Looks can be deceiving, right? There's more going on than meets the eye with the 7 of Swords there. So, 19, healing grief. Spiderwort, also called widow's tears, heals grief and sadness and is helpful to the overly sensitive. Lepidolite is useful for balancing the emotions. Dealing with grief is a delicate matter. On one hand, the emotions must be felt, acknowledged, and honored. You must be fully present with your feelings. On the other hand, you must have faith that there is light beyond the darkness. Processing grief requires a delicate touch combined with strength. I have suffered a great loss. I feel shattered and lost. I am gentle with myself as I process this loss. I comfort myself with the knowledge that there is light beyond darkness. Some of you cannot be emotionally attached and detached anymore. You're not a robot. Okay? You're not a robot. All right. Let's see. Again, look at the bigger picture. Ask yourself why you are detaching yourself. You're afraid of being betrayed again? Do you have faith that you won't be? Are you making healthy choices for your highest good? Because remember, for me, there was a betrayal, but you know what? My vibration was so low, I actually manifested that into my physical life. That's the harsh reality of it all. Because we are ultimately responsible for ourselves and our lives, okay? We have the labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment. Yep, raise your vibration, guys. Start making healthier choices for yourself. That's going to help. And being in tune with your emotions. Mystic Star. Harmony in the home and great friendships. Aligning yourself with more spiritual people. People you can trust. Okay? Because there's some discord here between you, ex-spouse maybe, because Lovers talks about marriage. Not necessarily friendship, but there's something here with somebody you were in a relationship with, that there's disharmony between the two of you. That has to clear. This is totally blocking you from your wealth, your fortune. Healing. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. Yep. Some of you really need to start doing some healing. Oh, you know what? I just heard, it's not just your energy, Aquarius. You could also be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm getting strong Libra here for some of you. All right. And there's Gemini right there. And Capricorn. But take what resonates, guys. And Earth. Okay? Some of you are still being affected by a relationship. And there's jealousy surrounding somebody here too. You got to let that go. Trust issues with other people. Apparently, with this relationship that you were in, Aquarius, for some of you, it's causing you to have trust issues with other people. That is very toxic. Because if you're assuming somebody is like somebody that you were with, or you're putting everybody in the same box, boy, this devil is really getting to you. That is very toxic to do. Okay? It's like become an addiction in a sense, where you are assuming things of people just because of a relationship that went bad, that went wrong. Yeah, it was a marriage or like a romantic relationship. Perseverance is at the bottom. The motivation to keep going despite the odds. Yep. All is not lost here, Aquarius. But there's some things that some of you need to address. And it's stemming from a relationship that did not go well at all for you. Don't let the devil hold you back. We have too much of this going on, guys. We all know what's going on in the world. We need more love on this planet. We need more God on this planet. We cannot have any more of ourselves, you know, giving power to this guy. It's got to stop. We're here to help each other. This is not about you, Aquarius. This is here to help you to get over whatever this is. But at the end of the day, it's not just about you and your issues, your trust issues, your relationship issues, whatever. You clear that. You need to heal that. And when you heal, everybody else heals. That's why I'm encouraging a lot of you. You need to really start doing some serious healing here. This is for some of you, not for all of you. All right. For the others of you, yeah, there's a person coming in. There is a divine union happening. All right. There is a divine union happening, but there is some harsh truths coming in. You're going to be tested, heavily tested, when this person comes in. Okay? Did I read number 19? The healing grief card, guys? I know you can't answer me, but I did. You see all of this? Healing, healing, harmony in the home and friendships, higher vibration, raising your vibration, enlightenment, all God stuff right here of the light is what a lot of you need to focus more on. And I will say, doing meditations and taking sea salt baths, and I know I talk about that and solfeggio frequencies and things. That's not just it. I know for me, with the work that I do with my clients, that's part of the work. But the other part is dealing with the harsh stuff, with the dirty work. It's the shadow work that has to be done. Facing your fears and letting go of this guy right here. And he does represent fear too. Okay. We need more healing. Yoga's not going to do it. The meditations are not going to do it. That's part of it. It helped me, but I had to use that to raise my vibration to help me to really heal. And I had to face my demons. Okay? And get out of my comfort zone and stop being fearful of speaking my truth and stop being fearful of speaking up in front of people like I'm doing now. Not that I'm speaking up in front of you, but you get my point. Not being fearful of anything and always following my light. Courage and confidence right there. Taking risks. Knowing that God is going to support me. Not the devil. The devil does not support us. It's God that supports us. The devil tries to get us away from God, like I said. Let's see what's going on with your relationship or your love situation. What's going on with Aquarius' love situation, Spirit? We have Stork. A new addition. Ideas manifested. Pregnancy, baby, child, children, family, good news, inspiration. Bold move. An invitation, being proactive, taking steps, making things happen, gift for someone, yourself. Okay, I'm getting two things with this. With the person who's coming in with the truth, yep, there's gifts being given. We saw the Six of Pentacles. Bold move. I said somebody's being bold and brave, showing up at your house unannounced, but they know God has been telling them to do this. They know they have to do this the right way. And that's coming face to face to tell you the truth, okay? They're making things happen. It's taking action here. There's good news here coming with this person. And yes, it might be challenging news, but here's the thing. It's the truth. The truth is good news, okay? Even if it sounds bad, if it's the truth, it's good news. That's the way I see it. You don't have to see it that way, but that's what they're telling me to say. Okay. There's like it's a new beginning here, and with the stork, birds are about communication. Okay. Somebody's getting inspired to invite you to something, giving you a gift or gifts, being proactive, right? Making things happen. That's the energy of the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck is wicked, mischievous, naughty, harmful, dangerous, false, betrayal, lie, cheat, beware. So now your people are like, oh, there it is with the devil card. Okay. So for the person who is coming in with the good news, you see what I said, the truth? It sounds weird to you guys. I know it sounds weird me saying it. With what's coming in, they're being proactive and taking the steps to actually reveal their true selves. That's why I said the challenge with this truth is they're going to tell you what they lied about, the betrayals, the false betrayal of themselves. That they know what they did was harmful. This is, I know it sounds weird, guys, but they're making a bold move. They're going to tell you about this because it's a confession. The Seven of Swords that we saw, it's also about confessions. All right? Some of you have been wanting clarity. You've been wanting the truth. You're going to get the truth, but they're going to tell you some stuff that's going to be challenging for you to hear. Again, that's a huge test for some of you. Let's see. No, you hang up. Lengthy, exciting conversations, a lot to talk about, into each other, meaningful, giddy, a lot in common. See, it's going to be meaningful because this person is actually going to tell you the whole truth here. They're going to confess a lot of things because there's a lot to talk about. Because there were a lot of lies here, okay, and false portrayals. But again, this connection cannot move forward unless the truth is spoken on both sides. Both sides. And then after that, you're going to do a lot more talking. And there's going to be a lot more clarity, a lot more truth. We saw the Sun card, right? It is after the King of Wands. Like, you can't make it up. It's all right here, right? Good news. New things coming in. The truth, the Sun, clarity about the mask wearing, the lies, the deception, right? Looks can be deceiving. It's not what you thought it was. So there's going to be a lot of conversations about this type of behavior. But they're also going to say there's some things that were going on with him, right? I talked about a legal matter, okay? Could be a legal matter, something with a child, all right? Or a pregnancy or a baby or something like that, or something happening with the family, okay? Maybe there was something that they were dealing with somebody who cheated and lied to them. They were being, wearing a mask with them. Again, this was about a previous relationship. And maybe somebody got pregnant, or I don't know. Or I'm hearing for somebody, your person may have dealt with someone, could have been an ex-spouse, who only married them for money, and or they only married them to have a child with them to get like money with child support or something like that. That's something very specific for somebody. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. That may be something what this person's going to confess. All right? Again, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. But yeah, they're going to confess, I was not being truthful to you, and I was thinking these things, and hearing for somebody, maybe somebody got somebody pregnant. But there was karma to pay with this. And you know what? Again, people do things that are just not the right thing, or somebody tried to get them pregnant, or somebody lied about a pregnancy and it threw their world apart, or something like that. Guys, it's different for everybody. It's a collective reading. All right, it's a collective reading. But yeah, this person is going to be confessing stuff. Now, for all others of you, yeah, this has to do with some stuff what I was talking about. Somebody was doing some backhanded stuff here. And apparently for some of you, this is still sitting in your brain, which is why these devil energies for some of you are still surrounding you. Okay? Whatever you're getting from this, guys, trust in what your intuition is telling you. Okay? Top of the deck is glam it up. Bring your A game, hitting the town, make an effort, edgy venue, the finishing touches, stylish. Yeah, maybe there's like going out to talk about this. Or you go out, you have like a friendly dinner or whatever this is, and then there's more talking, and then all stuff is going to be revealed type of thing, right? Because we have invitation there, an invitation to go out somewhere fancy, because she's all dressed up here. Hitting the town, okay? This is also this person making an effort to come forward to speak the truth here, because they know there were lies surrounding this connection, or whatever this is for you. Okay? Yeah, so there we have it. Aquarius, so hopefully this helps you. If you would like help with your healing or with dealing with this situation, feel free to book a personal reading. The information is in the description box below. If you would like to sign up for a membership, a lot of those readings that I do with the memberships and the benefits there, they're here to help you with the weekly energies, okay? Because whatever you guys see in your weeklies, part of the membership content that I do, the exclusive content that I have, is to really dive deeper and to pick specific things to help you with your healing, to help you with your blocks, to help you with other stuff, and to supplement what these weekly readings are for. All right, again, this is guidance. This is healing. This is light work. This is what I'm here to do. And yeah, sometimes dark things will come up, but again, the true light worker is to help those transmute the dark into light. You cannot have light without dark. All right. So again, check out the description box if you have any questions about my services or what I do with the healing or anything like that, or the memberships. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. I don't bite. If you talk to my other clients, I'm a very compassionate person. It's just that I have to kind of speak the way that I do to kind of get through to people, and I do have tough love, but it's part of how I work. All right? It's part of my light work. But at the end of the day, I have love for everybody. I do not judge. I know this is difficult. This is not an easy world to live in. But I know for you, Aquarius, you guys are supposed to be in the front line of this healing stuff to get the rest of us going. Okay? You guys have missions to help raise the vibration of the planet. So whatever this devil energy is still surrounding you, it's not helping the collective. I'm just going to flat out say it. Okay? You guys have particular gifts. You guys have something that nobody else does that the world needs. And these readings are supposed to help you to get there and to start utilizing your gifts. Okay? So, again, reach out to me if you would like to. Don't be shy. I am here to help. I am here genuinely to help. All right? Why do you think I do the readings that I do? As you all know, you see my titles. I don't put any of that crap. It's like, must see, or this is mind-blowing, or you have to watch this. No. I don't do clickbait. That's not part of my work here. Otherwise, I'm doing myself a disservice and you a disservice. I'm here for the true mission work. So, that should say a lot in itself. But anyway, I don't need to prove myself to anybody. You know where to find me. All right, Aquarius, if you need anything, okay? I love you guys. I really do. This concludes your reading, Aquarius. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.